For this video, I'm going to show you how to make a paper craft. Let's start. First, you're going to look up whatever character that you want to make a paper craft of. Mine is Wakatoshi Ushijima from Haikyuu. Let's open it up into another new tab to see the full image and press the combination Ctrl and P. It will show you the details. We need to check that it should be on landscape, and for the additional settings, we need to make sure that the image fits on the paper and proceed on printing it out. Here it is. Now, I recommend using photo paper or something, harder paper than a bond paper because it will be a lot more sturdy. But since I ran out of photo paper, I just used bond paper. So here it is. And now we're gonna cut it. Snip, snip. We're going to trace all over those lines. So for me, I want to cut it out first with spaces, just to make them a little bit smaller, because it'll be harder if they were too big for me to cut. So I have to make it smaller. I almost messed up on that part that was so near. I almost cut it off for his hair. After cutting it into smaller pieces, here it is. We're going to proceed into cutting it on the line. Make sure that you don't cut any of the colored part, just the white ones. You need to be very precise in that, or it won't balance, or it won't turn out to be good. So now we're on his head. It's actually hard for me to not the head, the hair rather. It's actually harder than any of the body parts because the more fringe the character has, the harder it is to cut his hair. You need to very precise into cutting it because you don't want any white that's gonna show off, because it would go over his face and it will not look good at all. So now we're done, and here are the parts. What we're gonna do is fold over those lines. Fold it downwards. We're gonna need to fold rather all of those parts. Fold. Proceed on his body. Lines. Just follow the lines. You're gonna be good. Just keep following the lines. Okay. So what we're gonna do is use this glue. I used a piece of paper and put some glue on it. And I want to use an applicator, and the simple Q-tip will be enough, will be good enough. Apply it on this little thing that's hanging around. Use that to apply the. Now you don't want to put a lot of glue because it will wet and it will ruin the color of the paper. There it is, his body. Of course, number 1 because he's the captain. So I forgot to fold these parts, so it should be folded as well in order to create the shape of his head. So we're gonna move that way. Here, put another set of glue and paste it. There we go. And repeat it onto every flap that you're gonna see. It should be behind his face because you don't want to let people see that he has some flap right after his bangs. Just repeat the process. And just like that, now we have his head. There it is. Now his arms. There's actually a line. It's not visible enough, but you're gonna see it. You're just gonna need to cut through it. Cut it into 2 pieces. Now, for his hair, I like to apply it on the head, not onto the hair, so that I won't mess it up. So that I won't end up using a lot of glue. So there he is with his hair. And now for his hands, there's actually a tear on the sides. I used a cutter to tear it again. There, right there. Insert it like that. And the other one to the other side. It wasn't enough. The tear wasn't enough. It was too small. But it's okay. You can use your cutter again. That's where we're gonna insert his body. So for this, I've had some trouble because apparently it's also was too small. I'm just like fortunate enough that it didn't tear or like crumple itself. There he is. There he is. Done.